Hi everyone, my name is Belle Leung, and together with my colleague Jacinta Gorchs, we are the coordinators for this project within Pedagogical Section at the Goetheanum. In this video, I'll walk you through our academic research, focusing on the theoretical foundations that connect Waldorf education with the concept of resilience, framed within the salutogenic model of health. There are tables and diagrams that I will not go into detail, but feel free to pause the video. So let's start. We know that childhood and adolescence are crucial developmental stages marked by rapid neurocognitive, emotional, and social growth. However, these periods are also times of vulnerability. Data from the Lancet illustrates how anxiety disorders vary among children, adolescents, and young adults worldwide. Research indicates that some mental health issues, often triggered by difficulties in adaptation, can persist into adulthood. These challenges have worsened in recent years, as highlighted by social psychologist Professor Jonathan Haidt in his book The Anxious Generation. Digital technology has reshaped childhood, reducing opportunities for free play while increasing exposure to sleep disruption, social comparison, and loneliness. His book also emphasized how the shift from a play-based childhood to a phone-based childhood has exacerbated the mental health crisis. In this context, our research would like to look into whether the holistic framework of Waldorf education can provide meaningful insights into the mental health challenges of our time. As Waldorf education prioritizes nurturing the whole child, mind, body, and spirit, Waldorf schools give room for creativity, emotional balance, and independent thinking. Will our students be able to counteract the fragmentation caused by modern technological and societal pressures? Our four research questions are listed on the screen. We aim at developing a multi-level panel to collect data and analyze the relationship between Waldorf education and development of resilience in students. And here is a summary about the leading theorists of resilience and their key research findings. Feel free to pause the video and read about the evolution of research in resilience over 5 decades from psychiatrists, psychologists, and social scientists. From the vast amount of research, we can see resilience has evolved from a personal quality to a context-related process. Our research adopts the socio-ecological model of resilience, with a focus on the importance of context and social relationships in the global world of populations. Although resilience is a valuable concept, it has limitations, as much resilience research stemmed from extreme cases, and these raise concerns about its generalizability. Indeed, resilience does not always lead to positive outcomes. For instance, children in toxic environment may develop harmful coping mechanisms such as emotional suppression, which can lead to long-term mental health consequences. Resilience depends also on factors like socioeconomic conditions and access to support. While some manage to bounce back, others may continue to struggle despite resilience efforts. Therefore, resilience could be taken as a process of people handling crisis. Maybe we take one step back and think about why should we be resilient? What is the ultimate goal? Or is it another fancy word for pushing harder in meeting others' expectation? And here we would like to introduce the concept of salutogenic model of health. Professor Antonovsky, a medical sociologist, his research emerged from a study of women who had survived from unimaginable adversity. Against all odds, some of these women managed to build stable, fulfilling lives, and they succeeded in their careers. What inspired Antonovsky was not just their survival, but their thriving. These women had endured profound adversity, yet they found a way to live with purpose and vitality. In that case, we can understand that Resilience was not merely about bouncing back, it's a dynamic process of adapting, finding resources, and making sense of the world despite immense suffering. The salutogenic model of health views all people as being born into a river of life, needing to learn to swim and navigate its dangers and obstacles. No matter where in the river we were born into, we were constantly swimming through it. We are not only focusing on the swimming skills, but we also need to look into the water, the context. In other words, resilience as a life skill is not just a response to adversity, but a fundamental block for navigating life. And this metaphor, river of life, makes it a much better, broader perspective for people to face with various struggles and challenges. Moreover, this theory challenged the traditional views of health and crisis. It rejected the notion that health is merely the absence of illness, as illustrated on the right side of the diagram, the pathogenesis model of health. This perspective also aligns with how we conceptualize Western medicine, where vaccines plays a crucial role in health protection by preventing risk factors. The salutogenic model of health, on the other hand, is a systems theory. It draws on a range of biological, psychological, to measurement theories that Antonovsky considered essential to understanding the origins of health. This approach views life as a continuum between health and disease, recognizing that stress is an inherent part of life. However, it is not stress itself that makes people sick, but rather how we handle it. Our ability to manage stress effectively is what ultimately shapes our well being. At the heart of this theory is the concept of the sense of coherence, a subjective perspective through which life can be seen as comprehensible, manageable, and meaningful. A strong sense of coherence enables individuals to adaptively use available resources to address life's challenges. More importantly, the context matters. It is conceptualized as generalized resistance resources. They can be personal, social, or environmental, but all play a crucial role in individuals when they navigate stress and maintain health. Resilience and the salutogenic model of health indeed are not mutually exclusive concepts, although resilience itself is not explicitly measured in a scale of sense of coherence. The salutogenic model underscores the importance of adaptive response to stress and the utilization of generalized resistance resources. These resources encompass personal and contextual factors that contribute to an individual's ability to cope and thrive despite adversity. Despite the abundance of existing research, gaps remain in the fields of resilience and the salutogenic model of health. Notably, there is a lack of attention in the spiritual dimensions of resilience, the specific role of school environments in fostering resilience, and the scarcity of large scale representative panel studies tracking resilience longitudinally across diverse populations. Addressing these gaps could provide deeper insights into resilience mechanisms and inform more effective interventions and policies aimed at enhancing well being. Our research employs a mixed methods approach to examine the relationship between resilience and Waldorf education. For the qualitative component, we will conduct focus groups interview with students, teachers, and parents from diverse school settings in participating regions to explore the spiritual and contextual factors that influence the development of resilience. For the quantitative component, we would like to start a longitudinal survey with students aged 14 or above across different schools and countries. This panel survey tracks changes in resilience over time and examines how school environments, relationship with teachers, impact students' resilience. By integrating these qualitative and quantitative methods, our study seeks to provide comprehensive insight into how Waldorf education fosters resilience. We are glad to share with you the first wave of our survey is ready to start. We're utilizing two key measurement scales to look into resilience. First, the Child and Youth Resilience Measure. This scale identifies resources includes personal traits, relationships, and community support, or cultural practices. Developed by the International Resilience Project, this scale is highly refined and incorporates insights from diverse communities worldwide, ensuring its broad applicability. Additionally, it provides benchmark levels of resilience, characterized as high, medium, or low, based on the extensive database. Here is an example of the simple statements we will ask our respondents to rate, indicating the extent to which they agree. Furthermore, we're using the sense of coherence reduced version. This tool examines three essential dimensions of sense of coherence when facing life's challenges. The 13 questions assess how individuals manage difficult situations, balance positive and negative experiences, and find broader connections and perspectives under stress. Together, these two tools give us a robust framework to understand how individuals develop and sustain resilience in the face of adversity. Additionally, the survey will include questions on demographic information. The questionnaire consists of approximately 50 questions and can be completed in about 30 minutes. With sufficient data, we aim to establish a clear structures of variables by performing structural equation modeling. We can graphically represent the impact of personal, relational, and contextual variables on students' resilience. We will also ensure measurement invariance across communities before conducting group comparisons. Our project aims to collect data annually, beginning in December 2024, followed by mid-2025 and continuing through 2026. Through this process, we intend to build a longitudinal data panel to capture changes within individuals during the rapidly transformative phases of adolescence. Here is a brief timeline of what our participants can expect in terms of invitations and reminders. Our first result will be presented at the NST conferences on human intelligence in May 2025. We want our participants to know that their data will be handled with care and kept confidential. We are committed to using innovative methods to track and engage with them throughout the study. As coordinators, we aim to make data collection process as smooth as possible without adding extra workload for participants. If you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to write to us and we'll do our best to improve. There are also detailed explanations in academic language with references available for you to review. Additionally, you can register for our monthly Q&A sections. Registration for December is now open. We hope to see you there.